Good morning, everyone, and I'm coming at you from North Carolina. This is Ruth here, and it's a rainy day today. I don't know how many of you are having rain or still having this unbearable heat that we've been having, but it's raining over here today. Um, so I hope everyone is staying safe and doing what they need to do to stay safe and stay healthy. So, anyway, today I'm coming at you with a video about eBay. So, I used to do eBay from 2013 all the way up to 2019. And as of right now, I'm in the marketing agenda. That's what I do now. So, I did eBay for 6 years, so I kind of got tired of it. I didn't want to do no more, and it was just a lot to do all the time. Every time you do a product, you have to do title, description, bullet points, pictures. You got to do a lot to it. But there are people out there that like to do eBay. And this is for people that are currently doing eBay, or if they've done eBay, or if people haven't done eBay and they would just like to see what this is about, or they're interested in how to do listing. So we're going to jump right in and start talking about this. So for the eBay listing, the first thing you need to have is a good title. Now, when you do a title, I took a picture. I should also point out, I took a picture of the product that I'm going to be talking about today. So when you do a title, you look at your picture and you get a lot of your keywords from your product. You take a look at the pictures, and from those pictures, you determine what keywords you want to use for your title. Because having a good title is a very important thing, because this is a way you get found on eBay if you have good words and things that match to the exact with your products. So for the title, if you look at the picture, it's square, it has a purple lid, and it has some locking tabs on all four sides. It's clear, you can see through it. So if you have things in there, you can actually see through it without taking off the lid. So this is a good, it's not, how do you say, spectacular picture, but I took good enough pictures so you at least could see my example and see what I'm trying to get across to people today in this video. So on the title, I put it square, which it is plastic, it is clear, you can see through it. It is a container. It is purple because the lid is purple. It has a locking lid, and it has 4 tabs on all sides. And you can use it for many different things. Mine I put for household, meaning household things you could put in there like office supplies, nails, screws, that kind of thing. Household. Kitchen, you could use it for kitchen, like if you you could even store food in it. You can put any kind of food in there to store, keep it fresh, and so air doesn't get in there, and it'll keep it fresh for like a certain amount of time. It'll work. So a good title really needs to be thought out, because the words you use in here are very important for people to find what they're looking for. And I also want to say the first 4 words, at least 4, should make sense. So mine were square plastic, clear container, which makes sense. So it's a container, it's clear, it's plastic, it's square. And the words you use after that, you can use whatever you want. So I put purple because it is a purple lid. It is a locking lid. And I put you can use it for household uses or kitchen uses. And there's other words you could put in here too if you prefer. You could put it's compact. You could put travel. This is something you could even take for travel use. You can put small things in here when you travel. So there's many things, words you can use it for. You need to think about words or keywords you want to use for your title, and you want to try to pick the best ones you can. So you need to think about it before you put up a title. You just don't want to put up anything. Just think about your product, from put the words, keywords you see, from what it looks like, the shape, whatever. And if you have space on the end here, put in its compact, put in its travel, those kind of words you can use. Then you can throw some extras in there like that. But make sure the words you use make sense for this product that you're promoting or selling. Okay. So now we're going to go down to bullet points. So bullet points are key features, items that you're pointing out to people so they know what it can do, which makes it more attractive to them and into wanting to buy it or get it from you. So I put, it is a handy compact storage container, which it is. You can store many things in here. It does have a purple lid, has 4 locking tabs, and it does have a secure closure to keep things secure so you don't lose anything, or if you have food in there, so it keeps food fresh. It can be reusable, can be either hand washed or dishwasher safe on the top rack, which is are options that are good. So you can do either or. And it is a multi-purpose storage box. Can be used for many portable items, such as small office supplies, household items, screws, nails, money, change, dimes, nickels, pennies. I didn't put that, but I just put that on there so you get an idea and you know. And you can use it for travel. Store small medications, earbuds, small snacks, or cosmetics. So there's any kind of small type items that you can think of that are portable and accessible, easy to take with you, you can put in here. So those are your bullet points. So when you do your bullet points here again, make sure when you write out your bullet points, think about things that you see here and what would they be good for. And also another good point is use some of these words that coincide with your title. In other words, the words you have in your title, you can use some of those words in your bullet points. Like I put container, compact I didn't, but you could also put that in there. Purple, lid, locking, tabs, hand wash, dishwasher safe. You can use, those are keywords too that would be good to use. Storage is good, or box. Anything like that, or even up here you could add things like travel. If you wanted to, you could use a word like, let's see, you could put up here compact. That's another word you could use to fill in the space. So, because when you do a title on eBay, they give you a pretty good space to put in a title, a lot of words. They want you to use a lot of keywords because all these keywords are very important because it keys in to your product. And you do want to try to think up keywords that are maybe a little different, and you don't want to use the same words all the time. Try to use something different if you can as you go along. But you still want to use the ones you can use in the picture. But if you like want to put compact, like I didn't have compact in there, so you could put compact because it's easy to take with you. It's not a big cumbersome uh, big box that is hard to carry or anything or take with you on travel. It's not. You can put that in your suitcase with no problem. But anyway, you want to use words that always relate to the product. So now we come to the description. The description is pretty much what I talk about on my own, in my own words, about the item that I'm selling, what it can do for you, what you could put in it. And I do talk about how it looks, how it's made, and all that kind of stuff. But I put it in my own words and sentences, how I see the product or how I talk about the product. So I have, whether you are at home or away, this handy container doesn't sweat the small stuff. Store all your small knickknacks, personal items, household odds and ends with no worries because all your all your stuff that matters has 4 locking tabs all around the lid to keep things secure and tight where you know you left them. Lid comes in attractive looking purple color and is clear so you can see through the box so you can see what you want without even opening the container. Need to clean the box? No problem. You can hand wash it or place it in the dishwasher on the top rack. A compact, easy to use, portable container that can be used for many multi-purpose uses or around the house. And don't forget to take it with you when you travel. Okay, so what I did in the description, if you noticed, like in the title, like the words I had in the title, I use here also. I use container. I also use locking. I also use lid. I also use purple, clear, container I used again. Let's see, what else did I have around here? I guess that'd be about it. But see, you use some of those words. You don't have to use all of them, but if you can use some or most of them in your title, that's good. You always want to keep using the words you have in your title throughout your listing, because when you keep using those words, they get picked up in the search for eBay, and it's more easily and readily to find with other people. So, and at the end of the description on an eBay listing, you will also have to determine how much you want to sell it for, that kind of thing, and you do your free shipping things and options and all that kind of stuff. But I didn't show that because right here is your bread and butter right here. This is what you want to know. These are the things that you want to get really good at when you do eBay. You want to have a good title. You want to have a good picture. And by the way, when you do pictures, you don't have to have just one like I have. I only have one here because I'm just showing you an example. So when you do pictures, you can have, eBay allows you to have multiple pictures. They encourage you to take pictures because the more pictures you take that you show to people, the better it is. People get an idea of, oh yeah, I could see me having this, or I could have this here. I could use it for this or that. You know, you want to give as many good pictures as you can about your item. I think the last time I had used eBay, you could put in like maybe up to 8 or 10 pictures. I don't know. It was quite a few. I don't know. I haven't been on eBay now for a while. I don't know what they would have now, but I'm pretty sure the steps are pretty much the same as far as doing a listing. You want to have a good title, good picture, or more than one pictures. You want to have bullet points. Get as many as you can of that. And when you do bullet points, make sure you use the key words you use in your title in sentences as much as you can. Make sure they make sense so people understand what you're talking about in the product. And description, definitely. Your description, same thing. You want to have keywords that are in your title all throughout your description. And make your description kind of, don't make it boring like, oh, this is a square box with a purple lid and it locks, has 4 tabs on the side, it's clear, it's square, you can take it anywhere, and you can put small items in it. That's kind of a boring listing. Make it sound like it's something, like you want to give it some interest. Like what I did, it's you want to kind of put a little personal twist on it, like kind of an interesting twist on it as to what it can do and what you can put in it, and not to make it boring, just kind of put a little more into it, so people will read what you have. Now, here again, your description doesn't have to be a mile long. It doesn't have to be really, really long. And like your bullet points, they don't have to be really long either. I used to get a little bit wordy and detailed because that's the way I was, because I really wanted people to know what they were getting. So you don't have to do it as much as I used to do. If you do it like this, is fine. This isn't too long, but it's enough that people get an understanding of what this is or what you're selling. So when you make a listing, the things you want to emphasize on and remember is make a good title, make some good bullet points, and make up a good description about it. Think about how you want to word it in your own words that sounds interesting, or it sounds personable, more personable, so people will read it. Because a lot of people go on eBay and they don't read listings. They don't. They'll just see a picture of something they like and then they buy it. But then that could be a bad thing, because then when they buy it, when they get it, there's sometimes something they didn't like about it, or they thought it was going to do something and it doesn't, or there's something that is about the product that they didn't like, that they thought, but it happens because they don't read the listing. They don't read it. And I highly recommend that they need to read the listing. And you could put that in your listing, because I did that too. Sometimes I would put in between my bullet points and the description, like somewhere in here, I would put something like, please read all the details so you know about the product that you're interested in. Something to that effect. You got to put things in there so people will read it. And then they can't come back and say, well, they didn't have a good description, or they didn't do this, or they didn't do that. You want to cover yourself for that. And if there's things about your product that it has that they specifically need to know, then by all means, you can put that in your bullet points or in between your bullet points and description, so that they know that also. They need to be informed, because I'm telling you, a lot of times when people open up eBay cases against you about something that they weren't told, or they didn't see, or they didn't know, put that in your listing and specify that, whatever it is that you feel that they need to know. Because this way, if they open a case or do something to that effect, it won't come back on you against you, because People on eBay, when they have cases, they go back and they look at your listing to see what you have there. And if your specifics are right, and if you're on target with everything, then they'll say, oh, yeah, we see you put this here and this and that, whatnot. And yeah, you did say that here. So a lot of times it will go in your favor, won't go against you. And if anything, it might go against the buyer, and the buyer may lose out because if it was mentioned anywhere in your listing, then that goes for you. So when you do an eBay listing, just remember these things: good title, good pictures, good bullet points, good descriptions. These are all very important if you want people to come and look and see what you got and see what you have. And good keywords are very important. Make sure you use good keywords. Make sure the first four make sense. Put up as many pictures as you can. Make sure they're clear, concise, and make sure it is the picture that you are talking about. Do not put up a picture that has nothing to do with what you're writing about. You do that and you'll lose people just like that. They'll just disappear. They're not even going to be bothered looking at your listing because you got the wrong things up there. So just do those things and you definitely will make some sales. And you'll definitely be successful on eBay like I was. And I did this for 6 years. So it is work, but what is there in life that we do, whether it's eBay or doing online marketing, that isn't work? You have to put the work into it. Nobody else can do it but you. So this is no exception. If you want to be successful in anything, whatever it is you do, you got to put the work into it. Okay. So I hope many of you got some good information out of this. If you liked this video, if you liked this about eBay, subscribe, give me a like. Let me know what you think. And I'll be back soon with another video about something I'll be talking about probably in what I'm in now in marketing. So I usually do at least one video a week. So I will be back in another week and I will be talking about something else and putting up something else. So in the meantime, take care, stay safe, stay well, and I hope wherever you are, you're doing whatever you can to take care of yourselves, because I know there's things in the world right now that are crazy and everything is upside down, and we got to stay sane and do the best we can. So, and that's all you can do. Be blessed in your life. Be thankful. Be grateful for what you have, not for what you want to have, but for where you are right now. Be thankful, be grateful for what you have right now. But also be thankful, be grateful that you're alive, that you have life, that you still can do something for yourself and make a better life for yourself. Okay, everyone, thanks so much for listening and watching. I hope I'll see you again. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye, and have a wonderful day.